Okay, so I'm going to walk through assembling the Drawdio. And so what you need is 2 zip ties. Okay, you need a pencil. You need a pin. You need one of these like holders here that are 3D printed, and you have some options with the color. And you need the Drawdio itself that you built. Now this one might look a little bit different than yours, but I'm going to kind of really point to some of the things as I'm doing them so you understand what to do. So you're going to start with this. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're basically going to connect this wire right here in this corner and this wire right here next to the switch. We're going to use these to connect the battery. Okay, and so if you look up here on this thing, you see a positive and negative side. The one on this corner, this red one, should go on that positive side, and yours should be much shorter because it's going to be not have to reach that far. So what we're going to do, and this is a little bit longer than yours, the same principle, you're going to feed this through. Okay, and you can pull the paper off first, and then on the, again, making sure it's the positive side, we're going to put this through this hole, kind of pull it through as far as we can. Okay, and once you get it in, we're going to wrap it around, and this one I have some trouble with because it's all kind of wrinkly and not very strong anymore, but we're going to wrap it in a couple more times. Really get in there as many times through as you can. So I'm going to feed this back in. Probably I'll be able to get through twice. So I feed it back in. I'm going to pull it through again. Okay, get it wrapped in there pretty good. If you can, try to see if you can wrap it through one last time. You might not be able to with the 4cm piece, but it should look something like that. Okay, and that'd be one of the contacts for the battery. Then for the other side, you're going to take this piece right here, and you can see that I actually pretty much destroyed that piece there. So I'm just going to use a demo with a separate piece. We'll pretend it's this one. Okay, it would be this one right here connected to the switch, and you're going to put it through like this side. Okay, kind of like that, and this one's pretty destroyed. So you put it like that, and then for this one, you're going to wrap it around once. So we'll wrap it through once, and this is again a little bit longer. Pull it through as tight as we can. Okay, we'll wrap it through again, and then once you've wrapped it through again, you're gonna do like an accordion fold, where you're gonna kind of like bend it and fold it and bend it and fold it like that. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull this piece out because I need this piece for something else. Okay, but that's what you should do with this one right here connected to the negative side. Okay, once you've done this, you're gonna take the board and wrap it around like this. Okay, so it's adjacent to the holder here. Okay, and this is where the zip ties comes in. So I'm going to take this zip tie, I'm going to feed it through right here. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it around over the board. You can, for this one, I'm actually going to slide it. You can see there's a gap underneath the 2 transistors you did. So we're going to slide it under there, and I'm going to feed it back into the zip tie. Okay, and then get it nice and tight. Okay, so once it's there, I can tighten it. Okay, like that. And then do the same thing down here. Okay, with this other one. I'm going to put it through. Okay, I'm going to go underneath these wires here, and then we're going to tighten it as well. Okay, get it as tight as I can. So it should be something like this. Okay, and then you can trim those things if you want. And the next thing you'll do is now we're going to take this pencil, we're going to pull off the leg, or the end of it rather. Okay, and we're going to put it through this. It might be a little bit tight. Okay, we'll squeeze it in. And one of the things you can do is, as you play around with this, if the pencil starts to get short, then you can actually replace the pencil pretty easily. So from here, you should have a piece. Actually, okay, I put this in backwards though. What I want to do is I want the piece, I want the switch to be, okay, actually, this should be good. Okay. I want the piece with the, actually no, let's flip this around, sorry. Confused myself for a second. Okay, so the switch will be up at the top of the pencil. You should have a piece coming right here that's fairly short with a short amount of copper tape. We're going to come and we're going to place it across the top of the pencil. Okay, This is the one with the shorter amount of tape. And what you're gonna do here, you're gonna take this pin and you're gonna put it through it so that it connects into that graphite right there. You might have to push a little bit. So I'm gonna even start here. I'm gonna push it through the copper here. Okay, then we come back around and push into this pencil. All right, you have to push kind of hard. You could use the bottom of the table to kind of like push it in all the way. Okay, and then with this other piece, what you can do, if you want to peel off the tape, you can, or you can just kind of wrap it around like this. Okay, and the reason that I'm just gonna wrap it instead of peeling off the tape is so that I have room, if this gets stolen, I can pull this up and put in the sharpener. And then when I'm using it, I can pull it down like this. All right, the goal here is for there to be contact with my hand. Okay, then the last step is to put in the battery. So this one is missing a couple pieces, so it won't work, but here's one that does work. So put the battery in. This one I actually put in backwards, but we got this one has the positive down here instead. But remember, this is the positive side, this is the negative side. Make sure it lines up with the picture on there. Okay, and then you test it. So you turn it on, and the way you know it works is if you touch down here, you hold this, and you touch down here and it works. Okay, then from there you can have fun with it. You can draw with it, and then you can kind of go like this, right? Have fun with your Drawdio. See what you can make it do. Okay, and then it's done. The switch turns it on and off, and there you go.